Okay, welcome back to the shop. On the bench, I have a Conn C Melody that a friend of mine purchased at either a flea market or a thrift store, one of the two. It's an early 20s, I think, era, maybe 30s. It's got the tenor style neck of the C Melody. It's got that style neck. Um, Other than being very dirty, I think it's in pretty good shape. The tone holes look relatively flat. I just think it has not been apart in a long, long time. A lot of the pads I think, are original because they have this little stitch in them. They're kind of fluffy pads, which makes sense with the tone holes, the roll tone holes. I'm going to put a little bit firmer pads on them. A couple of them have been replaced with rivets. I think I'm going to go with not quite so fluffy pads. I'm going to go with either flat resonators or rivets in the top end. One thing I would caution you, if you're going to take one of these horns apart, is you get things like this, which is, come on, focus. This is out of the E flat key, I think. And when horns get this old, when instruments get this old, they get a little brittle. The rods get a little brittle. So I used corrosion cracker on a big part of this horn, and I ran into some keys, like the upper stack was stuck quite a bit, and they have these really long hinge rods on them. I mean, these hinge rods are huge. The hinge rod goes all the way from here to down here. Where's my finger? There it is. So all that is one big long hinge rod. So most of the upper stack and the G sharp and everything is on the same hinge rod. This does not have the lock screws in it, so that was one advantage that I saw as taking it apart. The long hinge rod was stuck a little bit. It was really sluggish, so I heated this one up. I put corrosion cracker and everything and worked it in. That's Freeze corrosion cracker I have in a little bottle here. Penetrating oil, it's good stuff. I think it's good stuff. And I put it in, and then I put a little bit of heat on the end. I did the same thing on a couple of the other keys where they were getting a little stuck. They were seeming a little stuck. I just put some corrosion cracker and then heated them up a little bit with my torch, my little butane torch, and I had it set. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but instead of having it where the air is really focused like that, I had it like that, so it was a little bit more gentle heat. Heated it up just a little bit and then tapped it with a rawhide mallet. Just gave it a tap, 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 tap. And I kind of broke it loose a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how well this comes back. CG Conn. I'm gonna take all the pads off. I'm gonna see if I can get all the rollers to work. I think, seeing how these are original pads, mostly original pads with a stitch. I see that stitch. There's no resonator at all. I'm gonna see if I can get. I have a feeling that this has either never been apart or has not been apart in a long, long, long time. So we're gonna see what I can do with all this stuff, and check back for updates on how this is going. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you wish. Talk to you soon.